Not for Nothing Homestead YouTube channel signature dish. Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen. And y'all, it is that time of the month again. Signature dish.
Oh.
Piggy thought it was
I was going to say, it's been over 10 years since then.
All right, y'all.
Just saying.
Signature dish this month is for Ginger at Not for Nothing Homestead. And what I'm making for Ginger, you can tell by the ingredients, it has something to do with egg roll wrappers, right? And you see sugar and vanilla, so you know it possibly has something to do with the dessert. Excuse me. And it does. I am making sweet potato egg rolls with a maple brown sugar glaze and toasted pecans, served with a banana freeze.
Pecans!
That's it. So, I'll give you all the ingredients, and then I'll tell you a little bit about Ginger, and then we'll get to going. Here I have 4 small sweet potatoes that have been baked, okay, and peeled. I baked them, let them cool, then I peeled them. Here I have 2 tablespoons of milk. I have 2% lactose-free milk. You use whatever milk you want to use, okay? Here I have 1/8 of a teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. I have 1/4 of a cup of white granulated sugar, teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 egg. I have some egg roll wrappers, okay? You will notice that these are the basic ingredients for a sweet potato pie here.
Sweet potato!
They've been adjusted a little bit for this recipe, but basically, this is a sweet potato pie filling recipe. I've just adjusted it. For my glaze and my pecans, I have some toasted pecans here. Piggy toasted them. He said he got them a little dark, but you know what? That's fine. They smell good.
I roasted your pecans for you, Ginger.
They smell good. Here I have 1/4 cup of milk, about 2½ tablespoons of butter, 1/4 cup of pure maple syrup, 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I have 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cloves. And here I have I have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. This is for my glaze. And in the freezer, I have my banana freeze. For the banana freeze, I took some bananas, cut them into pieces, froze them, and then I blended them up in my food processor with about 1.5 teaspoons of milk and about 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And that will be served with the egg rolls.
Boy, that smells good.
It does. So what I'm going to do is move this right here off to the side a little bit while I work on the puree for my egg rolls. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my sweet potatoes in here. And I'm just chunking them in there whole, y'all, because they're soft. Like I said, I have peeled them. Grab your paper towel. And I will blend them up just a little bit before I add the ingredients. Now, if you do not have a food processor, you can use a potato masher. And I guarantee you there's a lot of people out there that knows what a potato masher is. All right, so I'm going to put my sugar in here. Piggy's looking for the tater masher so he can show y'all folks.
For those of y'all who don't know what an old-fashioned tater masher is, there it is.
There's a tater masher. I'm going to put my milk in here.
I think that thing might be older than me.
That was my granny's, and then it was my mama's, so it probably is, because I know it's older than me.
So, I'm less than a year away from 60, so if that tells you how old this thing might be. But it works. Trust me.
Now, I was going to tell you a little bit about Ginger. Ginger is married to Joey at Joe Fix It For You. And she is the mother to Megan at Megan's Fearless Adventures. She also has 3 sons. She has, her oldest is a boy. Then there's Megan, and then there's the twins. And since they are not on YouTube, I'm not going to put their names out there. If Ginger puts their names out there, she is more than happy. You know, more power to her. She can do that. That's her sons, all right?
That's on her today.
Right. Let me mix this up a little bit. Like this. I will tell you that Ginger and Joey have a homestead in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
They doing it rough. They doing the off-grid. Yeah. Legit off-grid.
Legit off-grid. They, their power is from generators.
Solar and generators.
Solar and generators. They have a propane refrigerator. They have a propane stove.
I love her stove.
Yeah. They raise chickens and pigs. Ginger gardens.
And I'm sure they'll expand out from there as they get more settled in how they want to set everything.
Yeah. Maybe mix this up a little bit more. And when Piggy washes my bowl and hands it back to me.
Oh, you need that back?
Yeah. I'm going to let him have base my food processor. I'm going to get this off of here.
Get it out the way.
Yeah. I've got it written down here about different things about Ginger. Let's see. Like I said, they have chickens and pigs. Ginger crochets. And I've actually got...
Boy, howdy can she crochet.
I've got some stuff that she gave me that she crocheted. Like I said, she gardens. She does a lot of different crafts. Yep, this is, I don't see it. This right here is a plastic bag holder that she made. And you see it's got the dispenser at the bottom, but she made this. And this is a canning mat that you put your canning jars on. It is double. And white side you can put together so that you set your jars on them to cool. Like I said,
they're very nice.
She's very nice. Ginger is very crafty when it comes to doing things. She does have a live stream on Thursday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern Time.
Craft and chat.
She also goes live on Thursday nights as part of the Homestead Hangout. And she goes live, I believe it is at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central. And let's see. And right now, as I am making this, Ginger and Joey are in Texas at Pinecone Fest, y'all.
Yep. And she also makes lupus and wheat Italian.
Yes, she does. She makes lupus, and she has her own Italian seasoning blend. It is called Italian. And it is an amazing Italian seasoning blend. And she does have this blend recipe on her channel.
It made me like Italian.
Yes. I'm not a big Italian seasoning person, but oh man, I love that.
It's good stuff.
That's because of that particular seasoning.
And it don't take much. I saw that itty bitty bottle. We've had it a while.
Yeah.
Not that we do a whole lot of Italian stuff, but when we do, she adds stuff to stuff. She adds some of that to certain things. Not always Italian.
Ginger is also a part of the Monday night live called Digging in the Word.
Yeah, Sisters Digging in the Word.
Sisters Digging in the Word, which is a Bible study.
They do very well at that.
They do. There are started out with 4 channels, and I think due to things, they've had, each of them have had to take some time off from it and are coming back. They're there when they can be. And when they
some of them had a whole lot of life happening. They've had to pretty much be away from it.
All right.
But I like listening to it because for an average Bible study, they do dig in pretty deep.
Yeah. And they may be on the same topic for a couple of 3 weeks in a row. You're making sure they cover the whole thing.
Well, they're going book by book.
Yeah. So, that's a little bit about ginger. And y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this poured up. Get everything situated, get my oil going. And I do have oil here to deep fry these egg rolls with. I'm going to come back. I'll be making the egg rolls, put them together, and then get ready to deep fry them. So, I'm going to go ahead and get this started. And then we'll come back and finish these up. Alright, y'all. I've got my oil heating. I've already got a couple made up, as you can see. And these are basically, like I said, sweet potato egg rolls. But it's like egg roll. It's like a sweet potato pie egg roll. So I guess that's what I want to say.
Bite size.
Yeah.
Sweet potato pie.
Pretty much. And all I'm doing is I'm taking and I'm putting a good dollop of sweet potato pie filling, or sweet potato filling, in there. And then I'm just rolling up my egg rolls, y'all. And roll them up. And this is what I'm going to do until I have my filling down. And then I'm going to deep fry them. And to do that, I'm just going to stick them in my oil, let them get good and brown, take them out. And I've got a pan up here in my oven on warm. It's got some paper towels on the pan. And I will keep these warm while I'm making the glaze. Now, I'm not going to come back until I get ready to make the glaze. I'm just showing you what I'm doing here and telling you what I'm going to do. You want to deep fry them. If you have a deep fryer, like a Fry Daddy or like mine, the Hamilton Beach, or any kind of deep fryer, you can cook them in that. That's not a problem.
But if you ain't got one of those, that stirrer do just fine.
That's it. Stirrers work fine. That's what I'm using right now. Even though I've got those, I'm using my stirrers. So, like I said, just letting you know what I'm doing. And I'm going to make these until I run out of pie filling. And then we're going to make that glaze to go on these. And Piggy and I are going to enjoy this with us the banana freeze.
Yeah.
And Ginger, I hope you like this. And I know you like sweet potatoes because, if I'm not mistaken, you made some sweet potato gnocchi. And I know you like pecans. So, this is, I was going to make something a little bit different.
And in line with what she's been trying to do, this is actually a pretty healthy thing, ain't it?
Pretty much, because even though it's got some white sugar in it, the main sweeteners in this are brown sugar and molasses. And there's not really a whole lot of that. When you think about it, all of these egg rolls that I'm making contain, all combined, 1/4 cup of sugar. So, however many I get divided into 1/4 cup.
And then the banana freeze.
The banana freeze has no sugar. It's just the bananas.
Just bananas.
And a little bit of milk and the vanilla flavor. So it's not overly sweet, and I'm trying to make it a little bit on the healthy side. Because I know Ginger is all about eating healthy when she can.
Right.
So
this be a sweet snack without it being too sweet.
Right. And,
more naturally sweet than anything.
Right. And it might be something that, instead of having like at Thanksgiving or something, instead of having a great big pie, you could do these up earlier if you wanted to, even say the day before, and just kind of heat them up the day up. And if you want the glaze with it then, you can do that. If not, you could always roll them in some brown sugar and cinnamon, or some regular sugar and cinnamon, or however you want to do that.
Cool.
You know, it's not something you have to do the exact way I've done it. But and if you don't want to put the glaze on it, you can always put the pecans inside, the toasted pecans inside the filling. You know, it's just however you want to do that. So we're going to go ahead and get these finished up, and we'll be back when you're ready to do the glaze. All right, y'all, I'm getting ready to make the glaze. I have the cooked egg rolls in the oven. They are on warm. I did not do all of them. I wound up with 11 total. I cooked 6 of them. The other 5 I'm going to let get good and firm in the freezer. Then I'm going to put them in a container and mark them what they are. And then I get ready to have something sweet. I can cook an egg roll. Okay. Let me see, my butter's almost melted. I've actually got this set probably on about medium heat, medium-low heat, like that. I'd say closer to medium right now to do this. And I actually have it set on power level 3, which again sets it toward medium heat. I'm fixing to turn this down to medium-low. I'll leave it on the power level 3. I've got my brown sugar in here.
Yeah, we were laughing at each other one day. She brought up the fact that one of these days we'd get us a place where we could have us an actual gas stove. She's going to be like, what's medium? What's high?
Yeah, it's just like, I've gotten used to this.
These little induction tops.
You see I've got my brown sugar mixed in, cooking down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and add my maple syrup to this. Y'all, this is real maple syrup. It's not...
it's not generic.
Well, it's not so much not generic. It's not like pancake syrup. This is real maple syrup.
Oh, this is real, what you use in my oatmeal.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Good stuff.
The good stuff.
Actual real deal, no artificial flavor stuff.
Right. Okay. I guess you can see this is bubbling. I'm going to go ahead and add my cinnamon and cloves to that.
Cream, cinnamon, clover. Oh, that's something different.
Something totally different. Oh, yeah. Now we got that bubble action going on.
Some of y'all be able to recognize where I got that from.
Oh, y'all, the smell. Oh. Now that it's doing this, I'm going to go ahead and add my milk. You can use heavy cream. You can use milk, evaporated milk, whatever you want to use, whatever you have. And like I said, I've got this one in there. Now I'm going to let this sit and cook on low until it reduces down to about half. So I'm going to set the power level down to low. And put the temperature down to low, and it will cook. So once this is reduced down to about half, after about 3.5 to 4 minutes, we'll be back. I'll add the vanilla flavoring once I turn this off, get it stirred in, and then we'll get ready to start plating everything on the plate so we'll eat them off. All right, y'all, everything is done. This is the finished product: sweet potato egg rolls with a maple brown sugar glaze and toasted pecans, along with some banana freeze. You don't have to do the banana freeze if you don't want to. You can use vanilla ice cream. You can use whipped cream. You can use whatever you want, or leave it just like it is. With just
It paused for a second there. I hit the wrong button.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, if you don't want the banana freeze on it, you don't have to have it. You can leave it like it is or whatever. As I was going to say earlier, I was not going to make egg rolls. I was going to make something totally different. I was going to make ravioli. And I got to thinking, I had the egg roll wrappers. And making ravioli is a time-consuming process. And I wanted something that Ginger could fix without having to make it an all-day thing. And so now it's time for the taste test on this. I'm gonna have to cut this.
I was sitting here messing with it with the spoon, thinking the same thing. I've almost got mine cut through.
My little spoon just don't want to cut all that, and that is crispy. And we're gonna get us a bite of pecan in there, and we're gonna get us some of that filling. And so what you think, Piggy? I think Piggy likes it, y'all.
Now you know.
Oh man.
Try the banana cream coming in behind it. Yeah.
Oh wow. And y'all, if you're wondering why I did the banana freeze with it, bananas and sweet potatoes pair very well together. Sweet potatoes and pineapple pair very well together. So
you get a bite of this, and then get a bite of banana freeze going in behind it. That warm stuff, and then that cold stuff, yeah.
Yeah, the banana and sweet potato play off of each other. Ginger, I hope you like this. I do thank you very much for allowing me to do a dish for you. I've told everybody that this year will be my last year for signature dishes for a while. So I'm very honored to be able to have done one for Ginger. And next month will be Joey's at Joe Fix It For You. And then my final signature dish of the year, and for however long, will be Megan.
Oh, she'll get bored not doing them.
Well, I have other plans of things I want to do. And as much as I love doing them, I think 3 years worth has set
3 years worth, and that'll give you 3 cookbooks worth.
Yep.
Just think, Ginger, you'll be in a cookbook.
Yeah. This is so good. I'm so pleased and so proud of myself for having changed directions from ravioli to egg rolls, because it's like a little fried sweet potato pie. And that's exactly what it's, fried sweet potato pie with a little bit of ice cream on the side and some maple brown sugar on the top, toasted pecans. And y'all, if you really want to bulk it up, make it a little healthy, try maybe putting some toasted oats in with the sweet potatoes, or put some of them toasted pecans in there with the sweet potatoes.
Bet you Ginger makes this within the week of seeing it.
Possible, I don't know. But I do thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all have a great day. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
We're back on.